Nowadays, the Plants vs. Zombies series is home to 2 sequels and 2 spin-off shooters, all of which are licensed by... oh, god damn it. For one, it's free now, which naturally means that the game absolutely bombards you with ads. God, I love mobile games. There are ads before and after levels now, and even during, where the game tries to distract you as much as possible to watch a video for an extra item. I don't know what the rakes do, and fuck you, I don't want to find out. Would you like to view a video to earn an Explodo Nut? But that's what I do every Friday night. You begin life as a homeowner in a brand new neighborhood, which you apparently didn't notice while looking at real estate is home to a zombie infestation. And so, your goal in this game is to prevent the undead from getting into your house by using a wide variety of plants as a defense against them. Which I guess explains to me why old people have such humongous gardens in case some of their old friends try to visit. See, the zombies want brains, and that's why they're headed straight to the house of the greatest plant warfare strategist of all time. It's great to know they aren't entirely carnivorous though, because they seem very keen to eat your plants. You have a bit of time at the beginning of every level to get yourself set up before the zombies figure out how fences work. The very first plant you can use is the pea shooter, which finally gives peas an actual reason to exist instead of just force feeding them to children. Soon after, you unlock the cherry bomb, which can be used to fucking nuke any zombies in a very specific radius. Since eventually the zombies realize that walking directly in a straight line toward gunfire is not a very effective strategy, they soon begin getting creative with their defenses, such as putting traffic cones or metal buckets on their heads. The amount of fear this text instills in me. In the event that you suck at the game like me, you also luckily had a lawnmower in each row to bail you out in case a zombie managed to get through all of your plants. And now that I think about it, why does this guy own 5 lawnmowers? If you didn't think the walnuts were suffering enough abuse, they also have dedicated walnut bowling levels where you can now throw them at the zombies just to properly convey to them how utterly expendable their lives are to you. Gradually, you can even get to the point where there's not even any room in the garden for zombies. Come at me now, you undead fucks! The penultimate level of each section also has a note from the zombies prior to their final invasion. Ah, cool. Oh! Well, it's at least very nice of them to give us a heads up.
Brains.
Oh my god, do something! With new plants come new zombies though, like the newspaper zombie that goes absolutely ballistic as soon as you interrupt them finishing their Sudoku puzzle. There's also now screen door zombies. I don't even want to know where they got that. And dancing zombies, who turn every graveyard into a raveyard. They attack by aggressively dancing. How amazing is... Dude, I'm literally fighting for my life trying to stop myself from being eaten by flesh-hungry zombies. Can you not charge me right now? Instead of walnut bowling, this time we have Whack-a-Zombie. Possibly the easiest of all the game modes, since all you had to do was tap as soon as the zombie appeared to basically orbital strike them with your finger. And I must admit, it is very satisfying getting to beat the shit out of a buckethead zombie. But it's on the next level that you unlock the worst zombie of them all. The football zombie. Basically as bad as the buckethead zombies, except they're fast and literally invincible. And the scaredy shrooms, which remind me way too much of the skinny Mario from Mario Maker. Unlike other mushrooms, these ones can shoot long range but hide whenever enemies get close. And honestly, at this point in the game, I can't say I blame them. It really bothers me that these guys can spell better than some comments I read on YouTube. The 10th and final level of each section replaces the sunflower mechanic with a conveyor belt that gives you an infinite number of random plants to use against the largest horde of zombies yet. Beating this unlocks you a lily pad, which you'll need for the next stage of the game. The pool level. The 3-peater. I still get it. And your zombie opponents are... scuba diver zombies. That bitch just ate my 3-peater! Your counter to these is the Tangle Kelp, which serve as the aquatic version of the Chompers by pulling zombies underwater and doing unholy things to them below. Tiny zombies! Another new enemy are the Zombonis, which are like football zombies but worse in every single way because these guys one-shot everything they touch, including your walnuts, poor guys. Your defense for these is the spikeweed, which pop the tires of vehicles and damage zombies that trample them. And yet they still continue to walk in a straight line! Another upgrade for the pea shooters is the torchwood that turns any pea shooter ammo it touches into fireballs, which meant that I would always have a million of them on the field at once because fireballs are awesome. I also really like that if you use it in conjunction with a snow pea, it reverts it back to regular ammo. Very clever game. You're also given the toll nut, which can't be vaulted over, but is also more visibly distraught about being slowly eaten to death. And now there's a fucking zombie sled team. What the fuck are these zombies doing? Your next new plant is the cactus, which pops... balloons? Wait, what balloons? Level 5 of the fog introduces yet another one-time only game mode where you have to smash vases that spawn both zombies and plants for you to plant. Damn it! Introducing yet another horrific pea shooter mutation is the split pea, that fires in both directions so you can finally take down the zombies that keep bypassing the entirety of your defenses. Such as the miner zombie, who decides to just go fuck it and do the whole thing backwards, get away from me, and much like the miners they share a name with, they are extremely annoying and never appreciated. Considering how things start off so slow and methodical, it is very satisfying to see it become such a chaotic battlefield by this point in the game. Certainly not helped by the unlocking of the starfruit, which fires in all 5 directions to put even more shit on the screen, as well as the pumpkin, which serves as an extra layer of protection to the plant you attach it to. And I'm pretty sure putting this on a walnut makes them invincible. Then there's the magnet, which removes the helmets and metal objects from zombies in order to make your life a hell of a lot easier. They're also very good against— is that a pogo stick zombie? Oh, come on! Given that the roof is at an unfortunate angle, pea shooters aren't going to help you anymore, so the cabbage poles are there as their replacement. You're also now further limited in where you can place plants, because unsurprisingly you didn't think to put grass on your roof. And it's here you're introduced to the most fucking annoying zombie in the entire game, the bungee zombies, who descend from the heavens to ruin your fun by stealing your plants. Yeah, thanks, dickhead! Other new plants at your disposal are the kernel pult, which do the exact same thing as the cabbages, but also sometimes throw butter to slow zombies down, but only when they feel like it. There's the coffee beans, which enable you to wake up mushrooms during the day. But I know you never cheat on the cabbage pults like that, right? The garlic, which smells so bad that the zombies retreat to another lane. Can you imagine how bad something would have to smell for a walking corpse to want nothing to do with it? And finally, the marigold, which spawns silver and gold coins because they started running out of ideas. Oh, and the zombies brought a ladder this time. Good luck with that. I like how in this level, Crazy Dave just straight up tells you that you're going to hate it. Full on the developers just being like, yeah, we know you hate them. Fuck you. It's only in level 6 that you're finally given a means to defend yourself against the scourge of bungee zombies with the umbrella leaf. Yeah, fuck off! Continuing the trend of irritating enemies is the catapult zombie, who must have been murdered by sunflowers or something because they friggin' hate those things. The final 3 roof levels are where you should start to get a bit worried. But nah, man, you'll be fine. You have the marigold now. It can spawn coins. The 8th stage introduces this ginormous zombie behemoth thing, which I swear just does not die until they've taken out your entire row of plants, which they can do in 1 hit, by the way. And if that wasn't bad enough, they also throw their crutch fruit at you. It's likely also worth mentioning that you don't have any lawnmowers on the roof, because even a guy that owns 5 of them isn't that crazy. And this all takes us to the final boss of the game. Oh my god, Crazy Dave is dead. The Zomboss has to be one of my favorite boss fights in any game I've ever played. Alright, never mind, you son of a bitch! The pattern for this fight is that he'll drop random zombies at you before eventually dipping his head down to see if he's killed you yet, allowing you to beat the shit out of him with your ice shrooms and chilies. Oh, and sometimes he'll casually throw a camper van at you. Don't worry about it, he just does that. And I've gone far too long without acknowledging the absolute banger that is Brainiac Maniac. Man, that is one strong-ass roof. This stage makes me wish Plants vs. Zombies had more boss fights in it, because it's just so much fun, and easily my favorite level in the game. Even if I'd arguably say the conveyor belt makes it a little bit too easy. The surprises aren't over yet, though, because beating him awards you with this absolute gem.
1, 2, 3. There's a zombie on your lawn. There's a zombie on your lawn.
I beat the final level over and over again just to hear this music video. I loved it that much. So let's see how they ruined all that good stuff in Plants vs. Zombies 2. You'd think that by adding new plants, new zombies, and a time travel gimmick that allows for even more creativity with the level layouts and enemies, that it'd be very hard to go wrong. But oh no, PopCap found a way to cram this game with as many in-app purchases and microtransactions as humanly possible, to the point where it's too much of a hindrance for me to actually enjoy the game. I remember being super excited for Plants vs. Zombies 2, and then being so incredibly disappointed with this ad-ridden monstrosity that's clearly more concerned with begging for your money than actually being a good game. So of course that meant I'd always just go back to replaying the first one. It's super disappointing but not unsurprising to see what's become of these main series of games. And the upcoming arrival of the 3rd entry in the series doesn't make me very excited at this point. As for Garden Warfare, I've never actually played those games, but I hear nothing but good things about them, so I'd love to check them out one day, especially if it means I can shoot football zombies in the face.